So read this question. The current IP flows through the primary coil of the transformer and the graph of IP as a function of time is given. So this is what is at the primary coil of the transformer, and you want to know what you will get at the secondary coil. So actually, in principle, how the current is transferred from primary to secondary? It is because the magnetic flux associated with this coil changes. So the current IS here is obviously proportional to dIP by dt, because this is responsible for change in flux. That will depend, but here I have to see just the proportionality. So that will go into the proportionality thing. First of all, think about how the current will transfer. There is no direct touch. So how it is transferred to another coil? It is because the magnetic flux associated with this coil changes. How that changes? Because the magnetic field is provided by this coil, and magnetic field is proportional to IP. So magnetic flux change will be proportional to dIP by dt. So change in current in IP will give IS. So let us see this, and this is linear. So I should get a constant value. This is constant, so here I should get 0 value. So from 1 to 2 it is 0. So from 1 to 2 it should be 0, this is wrong. It should be 0, this is wrong. It should be 0, this is wrong. So this one is correct. Because if the value, and why this negative is coming? Because obviously this will be equal to some minus sign k constant dIP by dt, and this minus will be Lenz law. If flux is increasing, then current will flow in such a direction so as to decrease the flux, and if flux is decreasing, the current will flow in such a direction so as to increase the flux. So that direction should be always opposite. So please see here flux will be increasing, and derivative of this is linear, na? But what is the equation of this? IP is equal to some KT. So derivative will give a constant. So that constant should be negative here because of the Lenz law. Okay? So if you have not read the transformer, then also you can do it, because you know the principle that change in flux associated, change in magnetic flux associated with a coil produces induced current, and that induced current we can calculate. Okay?